Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha, and here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday the 17th day of August. Here we go. Today we're going to backtrack on some of the Netilas Yadayim laws that we've been telling you, and go back to the beginning and explain why is it that we do wash our hands Netilas Yadayim style in the morning when we wake up. The Zohar gives the reason that our hands need washing in the morning because an impure spirit rests upon our hands. Not that we totally can understand that, but something about an impure spirit rests on our hands. That's the best we can understand it in the night. And when we wake up, we need to wash that impure spirit off of our hands, and that's why we do Netilas Yadayim in the morning. That's what the Zohar says. The Rush says that the reason that we do it is because as we sleep inadvertently, our hands will touch unclean parts of our body, and we need to wash our hands from that in the early morning. Unclean parts of the body would mean anything that's usually covered by clothing. As you move around through the course of the night, your hands will touch those types of areas and therefore need cleansing in the morning. The Rashba says that the reason we need to wash our hands in the morning is because we are like a newly created being, and this newly created being, needs to wash in order to begin our usage of the new being, starting with the early morning. Where does the word netila come from when we talk about washing our hands? One would have expected that it would be more natural to refer to it as the rechitzas yadayim, the washing of the hands, and yet we call it the netilas yadayim, which sort of translates as the taking of the hands. Why that? So one explanation is because when you wash your hands in netilas yadayim, you raise them up like this to cause the water to run down backwards to your wrists, and therefore that taking of the hands, the lifting up of them, can be called the taking or the netilas yadayim. Another reason given is because in the Aramaic language of the Talmud, the word netila actually means vessel, and so the netilas yadayim is the vessel of the washing of the hands, and that's another reason for the word netila. Let's just clarify the procedure for netilas yadayim of the morning. You fill up the cup if you're filling it with your right hand. Then you pass it immediately to your left hand, and your left hand pours the water over your entire hand all the way to your wrist. That's over your right hand. Then your right hand pours it over your left hand all the way to the wrist, and then you repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 different gushes of water alternating on each hand. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Kind of like that. Okay, and from what age should you start netilas yadayim? Most of the poskim say that on a young child you should start them doing netilas yadayim of the morning as soon as they are educable, if that's a word, as soon as they can be age of chinuch and understand what they're doing, and you can explain it to them and have them get involved in that. That's when you would begin. No specific age is given, for that, but you could figure out when you can explain it and have your child understand it, and that's when you would begin it for them. Other poskim say that it actually begins at age 3, that in some way or another a child can understand what he's doing at age 3. You say, little one, it's morning and we always wash our hands in the morning. Okay, and so according to some poskim, it should start as early as age 3. Thanks for logging on, and remember please to log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.